Hello, friends, and welcome to another Capitalize Your Best podcast, where we help you capitalize on what you do best to grow your revenue. My name is Gordon Duncan. I'm the owner and CEO of Capitalize Marketing and Consulting. And this is our Wednesday podcast where we focus specifically on marketing and business consultancy and encouragement. So here I am, friends. Great to see you. Thank you for tuning into our Monday podcast. That's the This Is Gonna Hurt podcast, which is a Capitalize Your Life podcast. Mondays focuses on making a better you. Wednesday, we're making a better business. So I want to get right into it. I want to talk about the fact that those who are reading have a better chance in business. Now, I completely understand that there are different reading styles, that there's some folks who feel very comfortable with a printed page in front of them, and some who just have a really difficult time reading. I understand that. My great encouragement then is to move towards audiobooks and start taking in information that way. If you have a Spotify premium account, you get, I think, 15 hours, at least 10 of free audiobooks per month. And then you can always get an Audible account. Audible, you pay, you get credits for books. And then the game changer is you can get an app called Libby, Libby. And if you have a library card, you can listen to books for free. So one way or the other, friends, I hope you have a book in your hand or you have a book in your ear, or maybe as folks like Alex Ramosi and Russell Brunson promote, maybe it's both. Maybe you are reading while you're listening, either way. But I want to talk about the advantage that reading gives you as a business owner. So I've got 3 points to make as usual. Point number one, friends, if you're not reading, and I'm just going to say reading, and we're going to use that term for books in hand or listening to audiobooks, okay? If you're not reading, you're arrogant. You're assuming that you either know everything you need to know as a business owner, or you're just going to gather it in by osmosis. It's arrogant to not read. And you know what? If you don't want to read, great. But the folks who are reading and building their businesses faster are going to leapfrog ahead of you. There is a plethora of good business books. There is a plethora of business practices. There are mindset books. You have the world in front of you in a library, that at most might cost $30 and sometimes as cheap as $6 or $7. But friends, the people who've gone before you, the people you want to emulate, the people who have learned the lessons, they've written books. And when we listen to them, it removes all that arrogance. It makes us humble and it makes us learners. So if you're not reading right now in some capacity, you're being arrogant. You're just assuming that you're going to figure it out on your own. And while you're not reading, someone else is. And they are going to leapfrog you in terms of your field, or in terms of competition, or in terms of growth. You might get there, but you are exponentially taking a longer amount of time if you're not reading. So let's get rid of that arrogance. Let's walk with a posture of humility and say, I want to learn what other people have done. I want to learn their mistakes so I can avoid them. And I want to learn their lessons so I can employ them. We learn mistakes to avoid them, and we learn lessons to employ them. So that's where we're at right now, guys. If you're not reading, point number one, it's just arrogance. Make it part of your walking schedule, running schedule, your commute schedule, whatever the case may be. Always have an audiobook, a Spotify premium going on, a Libby or something. Always learn. That's point number one. Not reading is arrogant. Point number two, I mentioned it earlier. If you want to leapfrog, not just your competition, if you want to leapfrog in terms of growth of your business, then I greatly encourage you to read. Let's say you're like, okay, I've topped out in my revenue growth. I can't seem to break the ceiling of $250,000. Then you can literally go find a book for that. And it'll teach you, if you employ it, what to do. If you're like, my mindset, I'm so negative, I'm so tired of being negative all the time, then you can go get a book that will teach you to not be negative if you do what it says. If you're like, I really need to learn how to train a sales team, then you can go get a book that will teach you how to train a sales team. My mentor, when he became a CEO of, his company got a big, massive government contract, and he closed the door. He went in, he pulled up his laptop, and went to Google and said, what does a CEO do? And he grabbed the books and he became a CEO. Now, multi-millionaire, giving wisdom out for free to me and people like that. He went and found the books and he read them and he listened to them and now he employs them. So guys, one, if you're not reading, you're being arrogant. Number two, if you are reading, you get to leapfrog your own personal growth and perhaps even leapfrog your competition if that's something you care about, no matter what. If you're reading and employing what you're reading, you have a great chance of growing. Now, number three, this is insider information. When I am meeting with my mentor, when I'm meeting with the people that he spends time with, the multimillionaires who've been successful, you know what they're reading? They're not reading the books I'm reading. I need to read the business books, the mindset books, the strategy books. We all need to read those. But when you get to that next level, you know what they're reading? They're all reading history. Okay, what are you reading? He's like, oh, I'm reading a book about the Napoleonic Wars. I'm like, you're doing what? He's like, yeah, stuff's fascinating. I'm like, really? It's like, what are you reading? He's like, I'm reading a book about Northern and Southern strategy in the Civil War. You're doing what? What are you reading? I'm reading a book about Eisenhower. You're doing what? And what I've noticed is the ultra successful people in my life, when they get to a certain point, history is what's going to teach them. They've got the strategies. They've got the mindset. It's history that what they need. And so when I look at that, I'm like, wow, if I'm not reading, I'm being arrogant. If I am reading, I can leapfrog. And if I really want to level up, in addition to the business strategy and mindset stuff, I need to start adding history to my list because that's what successful people are doing. So with that, I've recently decided that I'm going to read the 5 major books of Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power, Mastery, Seduction, 33 Strategies of War, and I've got them organized by theme. And so that way I'm reading one book one day, one book another book. And right now I'm in the Laws of Human Nature. It's blowing my mind, all based on history, but giving you application. And I'm like, this is the cheat code. So friends, I so much want you to read as a business owner. If you're not reading, you're arrogant. If you are reading, you get to leapfrog in terms of your progress. And 3, you got to add history in there if you really want to make that progress. So friends, I hope this is helpful for you. I hope you are able to employ this. If you need books recommended, reach out to me. I'd be glad to recommend some books for you. At the next Capitalize Your Best Life and the Capitalize Marketing Lab workshops, I'm giving away free books. So reach out to me if you want those. And I can't wait to see what you read. And I can't wait to see what you learn. We'll talk to you again next week, friends. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.